be just a really quick video where I'm going to talk about my top items that I feel make my life a lot easier as a mom. So let's get started. I'm gonna be making a separate video where I will be talking about like my top 10 things that I need for my children. That's gonna be separate, but this one I'm just gonna focus on me, what makes me my day go by a lot smoother and faster and just makes things a lot easier. So one of the things that I need to have every single day and that I can't live without at this point is my coffee. I cannot stress enough how much I need coffee now. I am addicted to it. Caffeine, I know it's bad for you in excessiveness, but it's one of the things that makes my day a lot more energetic and just ready to go. I work overnight, I work night shifts, so as you know, those of you who work in the night or have like really tedious hours, like random hours of work, you know that coffee will do the trick, or a caffeine tea will also do. So yeah, I have to have my coffee. There's no negotiation, no exceptions. Like even if I don't have time to run to a Starbucks, which is not something that I do every single day, not Starbucks at least, because it can really like make a hole in your pocket, but I have to have coffee, so I make it at home or I go to the store or whatever. So yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing that I find it very helpful in my house is to have a to-do list. So this is the one that has the magnets in the back. I just put it on my refrigerator and I have a dry erase marker and I just write down everything that I need to do for that week. It just really like reiterates the important things that I need to do that week, and so that I don't forget. I have the worst mommy brain ever. I'm very forgetful of things, so if I don't write them down, I will forget. I have 2 boys that I have to chase around on a daily basis, and I have like a million things to do, and so writing them down on this mini dry erase board that goes on my fridge does the trick for me. So yeah, this is very helpful and it changed my life. No joke, I need to have this. So this is a big one, and you guys, those of you who have something like this on your fridge, you know that this helps you out a lot. Another thing that I pretty much can't live without, and that is very helpful for me when I'm out and about, is, I know it's like the most like random stuff that you can ever think of, but one of these things, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the keychain, like the one that will hang around your neck. So I look like a total like a PE, like a gym teacher when I have this on me, but I don't care. So this is a lifesaver because, like I said, I tend to forget things, and with that, I tend to forget my phone. I tend to forget my keys in random places. So I need to have one of these, like a little leash, so I don't forget. So I have to put this around my neck. These are like all my house keys are on here. My control for our gate, for our parking gate, and then I have a separate one for my car keys. So this is only for the house, and I like have a different color just so that I can. I know it's extreme, and you guys are probably like, "What the hell? Why is this lady so forgetful? Like, how can she not like get your shit together? Like, how do you not like know which ones are your keys or whatever?" But it's just, it makes it easier because sometimes my husband takes the other car key, and so I don't like taking it out of this keychain and giving it to him, so it just makes it easier. Okay, enough with the keys. Another thing that I need to have, and I need to feed my brain, I need to feed my spirit, my soul on a daily basis, is a good read. So for those of you that don't know me personally, that have never met me, you probably don't know, but I am a huge bookworm. I love to read. I don't read just because I need to for school or anything like that. Like, I actually authentically love to read. I've always loved reading. So this these are the two books that I'm currently on. So The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie is amazing. It's such a good book, such a good read, so fulfilling, rewarding. Check it out if you haven't. And then her other book, which is The Journey to the Heart. I think I've mentioned this book before in my channel. I just can't let it go. I had to recheck it at the library, and so it's such a good book that I have to keep checking it out so that I can actually go through it. It's like a devotional yearly, every 12 months kind of thing, so I'm still not completely done with it, and that's why I have to keep renting it out. And another thing that I need to have, because it's something that I always tend to forget to do, is drink water. So if I have a water bottle with me at all times, I have one for my kids with me when we go out to the store or to the park or wherever. I always bring it with me because they always end up getting thirsty and they want water, and they randomly ask me in the car, can I have some water please? Mommy, I want water. Mommy, water. So I decided to carry one for me as well, because I'm always so busy doing so many things that I forget to drink enough water. So if I have this big thing with me, and I've actually been thinking of getting a bigger one, I know, but it's necessary. It's important to stay hydrated, to drink plenty of water, and sometimes I've noticed that I don't, so it's like a constant reminder, hey, drink your water. You have this like random bottle with you, so hello, fill it up with water. So yeah, and then the last thing, actually no, not last thing, one more thing that has made my life easier and simpler to carry along as a mom and as a woman is one of these bags. It's just a random cross bag, I guess. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, nothing like super expensive. It just depends on what your budget is, I guess, what you want to spend on a bag. But that type of bag, that crisscross or like that cross bag, helps me because that way I can grab one child from each hand. And so if I have a bag that's like just hanging on the side, it like sometimes I've noticed that like if my kid decides to swing, my bag will fall off, and it's like very uncomfortable, very inconvenient, I guess. And this like hold on tight to my body, and so it's easier, simpler to put everything in there, and just, it just makes it less tedious to carry around. Also, those little backpacks, the little purse that are backpacks, are also very helpful. I don't own any of those yet, but I have a few friends that have those types of bags, and they're actually really cute, and I think I might buy one. So anyway, the last thing that I want to mention that I find is very helpful to me is my phone, and I'm going to tell you why. Because on my phone, for those of you that own iPhones or any kind of smartphone, well, at this point everybody has a smartphone, but you know what I mean. Like, so with iPhone specifically, you put all of your stuff on your calendar, and so that's what I do. That's one of the things that saves me a lot of trouble, not forgetting an appointment, not forgetting something to do, and it like I automatically set it up with reminders. So like, let's say today, for example, it's Wednesday and I have an appointment at 10. I make sure that yesterday night or yesterday morning, whenever I decide, I set it up so that it reminds me the day before. If it's something super urgent that I need to work on, like let's say if I have a paper that I have to do, I like to give myself at least 2 to 3 days. So I will set up the reminder like 3 days before so that it'll keep reminding me. And and it'll show up on my phone, and all of those will show up on the phone, on the iPad, on my computer, everything, so they all sync, and it'll keep like sending a ding whatever times that I choose for it to do. That way I don't forget. So yeah, you guys, so these are the basic things that make my life easier as a mom and just as a female in general. So look out for my next video, which is going to be talking about my must-haves as a mom, but for my children. So things that I use for them that makes my life easier and theirs as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.